Sheesh, what's up, people? We are the Spider-Man podcast today, guys. What it do, what it is. Web, shoot, bang, bang. But yes, we are the Above the Multiverse podcast. That's
I'm Avery Harden.
I'm Adrian Blest.
Yeah,
and today we are. This is a Spider-Man exclusive episode.
We're going into the Spider-Verse.
We're going into the Spider-Verse today. Across the Spider-Verse.
Across the Spider-Verse.
I think the first one's into.
Yeah, we went to into the Spider-Verse. Now we're going across.
Yeah, now we're going across.
But yeah, we're gonna super crazy. I'm actually curious how they gonna do that.
Yeah. So we're actually gonna go see Across the Spider-Verse, Miles Morales 2, essentially. Right now after this, so we're gonna talk a little bit before kind of our theories and stuff, and then we're gonna go see the movie, come back, and you guys are gonna follow us with us through the whole journey. So I even added some Miles Morales up here. We got Venom. I added Carnage over here. We got Venom right here, just because this is a Spider-Man podcast
shout
today.
Out to Jang.
Yeah, G-A or G-I-A-N-G. Jang.
You killed it with this one, bro.
Nice.
I really like that Miles Morales.
Maybe I can find him and tag him or something.
It's really cool.
But yeah, super dope. So we're actually gonna go see it right before we got started, though, or right before we jump into our theories and what we think about the movie, what's gonna happen, different stuff like that. I wanted to talk about two things. One was Spider-Man 2 trailer that dropped, which looks fucking crazy. We didn't get to talk about it on the last podcast. But essentially, PlayStation had a showcase kind of thing where they showed off all their new games, and they saved Spider-Man 2 for last, and it looks so fucking sick. And I want to talk about it because, dude, seeing Spider-Man with the Venom symbiote on him, and then being able to switch to Miles Morales and seeing his new powers, and dude, it looks so sick.
Me personally, I just like the graphics because I think I told you when I first saw it, I was psyched when I called you, fool, because I was because I was fast forwarding it, so I fast forwarded and I saw Spider-Man, and I fast forwarded a little bit back just to kind of see what was before, and then it was the Hunter dude, but I didn't know it was Kraven the Hunter. I didn't know who that was, and I was like, yo, this game looks kind of sick. Like, this game looks dope. It wasn't Spider-Man yet. And Spider-Man wasn't in there, and I was like, this game looks dope. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what's happening, but this looks sick. And then they go to New York, and I'm like, yo, this is Spider-Man. This graphics look crazy. Yeah. So I'm excited, and I didn't know anything about Kraven the Hunter, and until I just saw that. So I'm
you gotta dive into that. Kraven's dope.
But yeah, it looks sick.
It looks super sick.
Yeah,
I mean, just because they showed a trailer for it back probably 6 months ago, where it's just Miles Morales, Spider-Man, and then Venom kind of comes through an alley. So I think he's the main villain, or at least that's what they kind of pushed. And then this is the first time they showed gameplay footage, where you got to see him with the symbiote on him, and he's acting darker and crazier.
There's this TikTok dude, I can't remember his name, but he was talking about the game, and he was like, man, look hard. Yeah, I can't wait to play Miles Morales. And I don't know about Spider-Man. That nigga was tripping because if you see Spider-Man, in the trailer, Miles Morales was just up, and he was like, yeah, cool, and then Spider-Man was just like, yeah, shut your ass up, he was just being very straightforward and ready to kill niggas.
You got to see the. I don't know if you watched New Rockstars actually did a breakdown of the gameplay footage.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah, it's really sick. They essentially talk about how the symbiote is kind of ruining Peter Parker and getting him darker and making him think crazy shit. And
we've seen Spider-Man 3, so we know what he can become for sure.
So that's gonna be super dope when that drops. Hopefully that drops soon. I actually was gonna try to buy. Dude, I was gonna buy Spider-Man 1 because now I have a PS5, so I want to replay Spider-Man the first one. Well, that's the thing.
Yeah, PlayStation Plus.
That's the thing. They removed it.
Oh,
it was on there. On there, and I was gonna buy it probably 3 weeks ago. I was gonna just sign up for PlayStation Plus, the essential one or whatever, where you get all the free games.
Yeah.
And they had Spider-Man on there, the first one, and then yesterday I was gonna do it, and it was gone. And they're charging $40 for the game.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
So whatever. It's Spider-Man hype day. Of course it's gonna be a little hype, especially when that footage drops.
Of course. Yeah. Of course. They're like, oh shit.
They're like, dude, we could raise the price back up on this
people
one.
People are funny, man.
It sucks.
Corporations are funny, but yeah, I got Miles Morales. So it's fine. Actually, I bought both. I think I bought the pack. So I have the first one too.
Oh, see.
Yeah.
I want to replay the.
But the first one was Like it was cool, but then when you play Miles Morales, it's like
Miles Morales is sick.
I don't want to play the other one.
But I want to play it because I want to see the storyline from the first one if it continues on to the second one, because it's kind of its own storyline, right? So it's like I want to see that. But yes, so that's coming out. Super excited for that. Also, Sony's kind of building their Spider universe, but it's been like villains so far. We've seen Venom. We've seen like Carnage in there. They're doing a Kraven the Hunter movie with Aaron Taylor Green, I think his name is, or Aaron Taylor Johnson, which is the guy who played Quicksilver.
I don't know him from there. I know him from Bullet Train. He did really good in Bullet Train. He was
Quicksilver in Avengers, Age of Ultron. The one that gets killed.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Wow, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. So he's gonna be Kraven the Hunter.
He's a sick actor.
So they're doing all these movies, right? Like villain movies. Well, they're doing a Madam Web movie, which is I don't know too much about it, but from what I remember, I think she's kind of like the Queen Spider of like the Spider universe, and that's why Spider-Man is able to like go through different universes, because she's like the leader of kind of all that stuff. And it's an interesting storyline. But today it actually broke that Sydney Sweeney, which
I don't know who that is,
from Euphoria, blonde chick from Euphoria, big titties.
I've only seen like 3 episodes.
She was anyway, she's fine, and she's a good actress. She was also in the HBO show what's the one about the hotel? The White Lotus. She's in the first season of The White Lotus. You gotta watch. She's fine. Anyway, she's fine. Okay. She's in other stuff too. She's kind of blowing up. She's in a lot of stuff now. She's kind of like the it actress right now. But she's fine, and she has big ass titties. And it just got confirmed that she's gonna be Spider Girl or Spider Woman in the movie Madam Web.
Okay.
So that came out today.
Okay.
And seeing her in a Spider Woman costume is going to be amazing. Let's just say that. But also the storyline is probably going to be great too. But anyways,
what that was my thing too. Like, okay, so what are we doing with Sony? Like, is this going to be a Spider-Verse, or is it going to be a Marvel, another Marvel universe?
They still own the rights, so it's kind of tricky what they're doing, because they have the rights to be able to do whatever they want, but they're working with Marvel Studios to make their own, to make like the Spider-Man movies, like the 3 Spider-Man movies that we've seen, like they kind of lent Spider-Man out to Marvel Studios in order to make those movies, but they still have control of all the villains and stuff, so they're using the villains the way they want to, and kind of still doing whatever they want. So
basically, it's a break-off universe of
essentially, of
the Marvel Cinematic
but that's what they kind of brought together with the last Spider-Man movie, right? Because remember, there's a scene with Venom, so they're kind of like bringing it together. So hopefully, it all comes together eventually, but right now it's kind of weird. So essentially, Madam Web's gonna come out. That's gonna be one of those movies that's like in that Sony weird universe, but it probably will eventually, especially with like Sydney Sweeney in it. She's such a big actress right now that they'll probably figure out a way to bring it into the Marvel universe. But speaking of that, also Spider-Man 4 for the Tom Holland Spider-Man, like Spider-Man 4. Marvel Studios. They kind of announced that's like they already announced that it's happening, but they announced that Miles Morales is gonna be in it.
Let's go.
So he's gonna be making his first live.
He's too old actually. I don't think it'll work. I hope it. Me personally, I hope the kid from Stranger Things gets it.
That'd be cool.
He's sick. I like him.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I like him.
That'd be good.
But like, that's sick. A live action Miles Morales would be sick. And
live out.
And everybody, I don't care what you say, we need a live action Childish Gambino as the uncle.
Oh, the Prowler.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, essentially, that's what they set it up already that he's his uncle. So So
that was Tom Holland. Yes, that was Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Let's get
so
it,
Childish
baby.
Gambino is
Childish Gambino
as the Prowler. As the Prowler would be sick.
The Marvel Cinematic Universe would be crazy.
I mean, he's already in it. He's already in it. And he said in the first Spider-Man movie, he runs into Childish Gambino. Childish basically says that he's like, I have to take care of my nephew, which is he's talking about Miles.
Yeah.
So they prove that he exists, but they just haven't given him his powers and all that stuff. They let Peter Parker have his run, you know what I mean? Yeah. Before Miles Morales comes and takes it, because Miles Morales is so cool.
What Tom say he done?
Eventually, he has another 3 at least.
Yeah.
So there's another trilogy coming out with him. So that's cool. And then that's pretty much it for that. But to prepare us for this movie, we actually both recently just watched the first one again. Into the Spider-Verse. I watched it last night.
Yeah, I watched it a couple of nights ago,
Yeah.
it's really
amazing,
yeah,
dude. It's
really
so
good.
fucking good. I honestly forgot how good it is. The storytelling, like even like, dude, the animation is so next level. It's so crazy. The parts where like it's all of like where Spider-Ham and like Peter Parker or like Spider-Man Noir and even like the other Spider-Man and Gwen Stacy, like when they're all huddled up, you can, if you look at the pig animation, the other animations look real. Like I was like focused on Spider-Ham, and in my peripheral it looked like it was real people with the cartoon. And then you go back to, you look at them, and then it's like they look kind of like cartoonish, but he looks really cartoonish. You know what I mean? So it's like crazy how they are able to like mix different animation styles in there. And that's what I'm mostly excited about this new one, because I feel like they're gonna go crazy, bro. Like it's gonna go crazy. Rumor is there's supposed to be over 200 Spider-Man in this movie. Jeez. So
yeah,
it's gonna be insane.
I'm excited. I'm not like, I don't have expectations for this movie. Because I just like, I mean, it's like I watched the one a couple nights ago, and I was like, oh man, this is really good. But I didn't have an expectation for it, and I know I've seen it before, but it just didn't stick to my brain, and I just watched it again. And granted, it's been. That came out in 2018, so it's been a while since I've seen it. So it's like, oh man, it was really good. You know what I mean? So like, going to see this movie, I don't have crazy expectations, especially because everybody that's watch this, I'm the connection type guy. So like, this has no connection to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This is its own little universe, and it's like, all right, I'm into it, whatever. So I'm excited, but I don't have like, I'm not like, yo, you know what I mean? Like how I would be for June, if it was like June 21st when we watch
Secret Invasions. That's more. Well, that's what mostly what we're into, is that main Marvel universe. But this is still cool Marvel stuff, so it's gonna be fun to be able to see it. And to prepare us for going to see it, we actually watched these two videos breaking down all the different Spider-Man that have ever exist, which was like a 30-minute video, and there's so many Spider-Man. Yeah, and we're hoping to see some of them in there. Like, I want to see the Cosmic Spider-Man one. That would be sick. Like with the universe in his suit and stuff. Even Captain Britain Spider-Man would be pretty dope, but I feel like that one's obvious.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like all of them are just gonna be in there, because if you say 200, like, bro, everyone he just named, like,
I feel like they make up a lot of them. They like, some of them are just like variations of like this color scheme and stuff, like. So I don't know which ones.
We watched
a lot of them are the same.
We watched something a long time ago that was when this was announced, like the Spider-Man all across the multiverse or whatever it's called, Spider-Verse, was announced. We watched something or seen something that said Tom Holland's Spider-Man was going to be in this Spider. So if we talk about like expectations now, or predictions, that would be a sick thing to see. So that way, maybe they can do something where it's like,
he brings them into this universe or something.
He's in the real world. And like,
that was a theory that we had talked about before, where I think you had said that, like, where he breaks out of this one, like in the post credit scene, he comes out of the Spider-Verse, and like he's in the main Marvel universe.
That'd be crazy.
And then we get to see who plays Miles Morales after this.
So what I think would happen probably is, because Sony and who we went with? Oh, it was Matt, when we went to see Spider-Man, and like Sony had to put everything on Sony. It was like Marvel, Sony. It was all Sony. So if they did do this way, I don't think it would be like he comes into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He would come for sure into the Sony Spider-Man universe, like the live action. And then they would somehow turn it to like you know what I mean? Like he goes to like Andrew Garfield's universe, something like that. And then Andrew Garfield kind of throws him to Tom Holland or something like that. That's how I feel like it would happen. I feel like they won't put it in.
It wouldn't just like pop up. Like, that's too good to be true.
This is ours. This is ours. You know what I mean? Like,
which is kind of dumb, because like they have a part in every single Spider-Man that we're seeing. So like, I don't know why there's so many different iterations. Like, they can't all just come together and like make one solid plan. You know what I mean? Like,
I get it, bro. Like, if you think about it, I don't know what time we gotta go, but if you really think about it, like back in the day, Spider-Man like was the movie. That was the movie when we were kids, right? So Sony was on top of the world. Marvel now is on top of the world, and Sony's probably like, man,
Yeah. Like, trying to get something.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, well, they definitely can't be bigger than Marvel, but I'm pretty sure
they can work with them. Eventually, Marvel's gonna buy them out.
It's like a little brother that has like his leg up on his big brother. He's like, well, since you the big brother, like you gonna have to come to me for this. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, I get it.
That's how I feel. But yeah,
they're holding him hostage.
That theory would be sick if he did come out of the like
universe.
Broke out of the universe.
And then another do you have a Spider-Man that you want to see in this movie that's like from that thing? I know Metro Boomin's gonna be in it too. That's gonna be cool.
Yeah, I mean, you know what's crazy actually? Now that you just said Metro Boomin, like they posted a bunch of like rappers.
Yeah, I know. That's Spider-Man. So that would be cool if we get to see like JID.
Like, I mean, obviously they won't have a speaking voice, but like
just seeing them in
Metro
there.
like was like, hey guys, we put them in there, like, and they were just in there, like you see, because Nas is there. I think Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, like they had all the.
That's
like,
really sick.
Because they featured on the album,
the soundtrack.
So like, if they're all in there somewhere, just like. Glance, that would be sick.
That'd be sick.
Lil Wayne Spider-Man? That would be crazy to see.
He's on
a Nicki Minaj Spider-Man. Woo! Wee, boy! A Nicki Minaj Spider-Man? Come on, stop playing with me.
Okay, that's good.
Like,
that's good.
I'll be like, hold up, Onika, that's her name? Onika?
Spider Onika, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Okay, that'd be cool. Yeah. She'd just have like just pink hair and shit. Like, that's easy. That's easy.
That'd be sick. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not like I said, I'm not expecting. Like, I've seen all those Spider-Man. The one that you said looked cool, the cosmic dude. But other than that, I'm not. I mean, I'm happy to see Miles. Like, dude, he's a sick like character, and I rock with Shamik Moore. Like, he's really dope. So,
which also and then also I wanted to get into real quick before you go to see the movie, Spot. We're the villain of Spot, which I saw in the trailer, so I know he's gonna be in this movie. He's the villain, and I didn't really know anything about him until I saw that trailer. But we watched a breakdown of Spot's like story. Shout out to Comic Drake. If you like comics and you're into that stuff, go watch Comic Drake. He's really fucking dope. But he did a breakdown of the Spot and how cool his character could be, and how they've like pretty much like fucked him up over the last like 10-20 years or whatever. So even longer, I guess, because we're already in 2013. So like 30-40 years. But regardless, his character looks really fucking dope, and I think there's some really cool possibilities with him, and we'll see how dope they make him. And I'm curious to see if they can, like, this will be his redemption in this movie, and people will be more interested in the Spot, because I know I'm sure it's gonna. I saw in the trailer where Miles sees him and he like kind of like laughs at him too. So I think it is the same thing where like he like where because they said that in the comics when he first meets Spider-Man just like starts laughing because he's such a weird character, you know. But he's badass, and he beats up Spider-Man so bad without Peter Parker even landing one punch on him. So that's sick. If we get to see that, I think that's pretty fucking cool. But we'll see how they end up playing him out and seeing how it turns out. But that's what I'm excited to see about this movie.
But that again though, that's like, I mean, it just goes back to like the villain thing for me. Like, villains got to be scary, bro. Like freaking what's your name that we saw yesterday?
Ursula in Little Mermaid, which we saw Little Mermaid last night. We're going to talk about that on the next podcast. But this is Spider-Man podcast. We're coming for you, Dr. Umar. But all right, well, we got to go catch this movie, so we're going to push to that. You guys are going to follow us to the movie, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about the movie. Yeah, let's go see. I'm going to shoot some way.
Miles Morales, we coming to you, dog.
Trying to catch them like receivers. Heavy on the grind, trying to turn you to believers. Yeah, we see you hating from the bleachers. Coming with the gas, hot and ready, little Caesars.
I gotta put my hair down after that, bro.
I had to take the shoe out.
You had to bring the Jordans.
The Jordan out. All right.
Yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, man. Holy guacamole.
Yeah.
You know how hard it is for me and Avery to go see a movie and then not talk about it until we get back to the podcast. You know what I mean?
We talked about this already. We were supposed to take separate cars. But well, I mean, we did a good job today. We did a good job today. We just because I called Gerard. And
we distracted ourselves. But we're not here to distract you guys. We're here to tell you guys about the movie, and holy shit,
amazing.
Literally
amazing.
I know I say this a lot. If you know me, a lot of people know me and know how I talk. I say every Marvel movie and different things are the best movie.
Yeah.
This is literally the best Spider-Man movie ever made. ever made.
100%. I'll agree with that right there.
Best Spider-Man movie ever made.
Yes.
And I think it might be one of the best movies ever made. Just like
it was a great movie.
The animation styles, the storyline and the actions, the pacing, like, dude, it's so fucking good.
It was fun.
It was so fucking good. Like, it's one of my favorite movies of all time.
I'm not gonna lie, man.
Like,
I'm not gonna lie,
it was
man.
so crazy.
This was a 10 out of 10 movie, bro.
Dude, 11 out of 10.
It had no flaws.
It should win awards, bro. Honestly,
it had no flaws. Especially, okay. So this is my thing, right? Like, I love movies, and sometimes I love really predictable, funny, like, just, watch whatever type movies. This was a movie that was unpredictable.
Yeah.
And I love movies like that. Like, Get Out, like, it's a plethora of other movies, but, like, you get that Get Out feel where it's like, oh shoot, I wasn't expecting that. I mean, maybe other people was, but Avery Harden, my consciousness, didn't expect this to happen. So while I'm watching this movie, I'm looking at it one way, and then another thing happens, and I'm like, oh my god, like this is sick. This is sick. I don't know. Are we spoiling?
Yeah.
Are we spoiling? Oh!
Wait, okay, so hold on. Okay, from this point on,
yeah.
Spoilers activated, because we were talking about this movie, because I need to talk about this movie.
Yeah, man.
Spoilers activated. If you guys watch from this point on, it's your fault.
Yeah,
right?
man. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's just the elephant in the room. Let's just talk about it. The best thing that ever happened that literally was like, I literally was like, what the fuck, like, out loud.
Was it Childish Gambino?
Childish Gambino as Prowler in the movie, in the real life version.
Hold on, wait a second.
This blurs.
Let's just go back 5 seconds, bro.
Okay.
5 seconds, bro.
Oh my
what
God.
did we predict in the beginning?
Oh, Andrew Garfield.
We said Andrew Garfield and Childish Gambino. We talked about that. We didn't say they were going to be in the same thing. We didn't even think they were going to be in this movie, but we were talking about them, bro.
But
and then they are in the movie.
But they
bro.
use a clip of Andrew Garfield. Childish Gambino was
he was
really in the movie.
Yeah,
He went in and filmed for this.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
But other than Childish Gambino, what other real person was in there? Andrew Garfield.
Yeah. And they showed Tobey Maguire too. They showed a little part, like in a little spider web.
I must have missed it. Dang.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's the one thing I'll say about this movie too. Like, the details in this movie are insane. Like, you have to see this movie like 5 times to catch everything. I feel like.
Yeah.
There's so much going on.
Oh no, my bad. I messed up. Childish Gambino wasn't the only one. The lady from Venom, she was in there too.
Oh yeah, when Spot popped back.
Yeah,
okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
dude, like, I'm telling you,
it
blurred the lines of reality and animation. Like, I've never seen anything like that before, where it's like, dude, like, there was parts where I'm like, is this real or is this animated, or what's going on? I can't even tell anymore. The animation is so good.
It was
like, they do such a good job at blurring, like, mixing the different animation. Okay, the beginning when they're fighting the Da Vinci vulture, and all of his stuff, like when he rebuilds, it's like the writing of they cut off his wing and he rebuilds it real quick, and it shows like the writing and calculations of Da Vinci working, and like the little parts like as it was building itself, like it was crazy, and all of his weapons and everything, like
that was crazy.
Oh my god,
bro. I like the way they like incorporated different, like everybody was like, when you were in a different universe, your
animation
style was different, but it was in the same that was so sick. And me personally, I like when Gwen like you see Gwen's like universe, and then when they're like having a dialogue or a monologue, and it's like
artsy,
painting, and it's like rolling down.
It's like the animation is depicting the emotions in the scene, which is crazy. Like, it's
sick,
dude,
man.
it's like such attention to detail in every single part, bro. Like, there was not one miss at all.
This is definitely the best Spider-Man movie.
Best Spider-Man movie I've ever seen. Like,
I'm sorry, Toby. I'm sorry, Tom. I'm sorry, Andrew Garfield. Like, this was the best Spider-Man movie.
It's not only the best Spider-Man movie, but Miles Morales is the best Spider-Man. It's hands down, not even a question. Miles Morales is the best, strongest, coolest Spider-Man there ever is, ever invented, ever was, ever will be. Like, this guy right here, bro. This character, whoever created this character right here, is a genius.
He jumps on my favorite superhero list.
Oh yeah, for sure. I want all Miles Morales shit now.
Because my favorite superhero was Thor, and now I'm like, yo, I really like, because I like Spider-Man.
I already like Spider-Man. Yeah, Spider-Man's dope as fuck.
Spider-Man's cool, but like, dude, this movie made me like, yo, dang, dude, I really like Miles Morales.
Dude, I wish I was a Spider-Man, very honestly. Like, I want to be Spider-Man, very. I feel bad coming back to reality and like being me.
Speaking of that, bro, the spider universe, the spider. What is it called? The Hall of Spiders or something like that.
The Spider-Verse, or
where they were at, where it was like 200. It was
all the Spider-Man. That was crazy,
too,
bro.
Dude.
And there was
Shout
parts
to
that,
Metro Boomin.
Oh yeah, dude, Metro Boomin had a good part, good little funny part that was cool. Where he popped in. That shit was hella funny.
Yeah, man.
Dude, the comedies in it is good. Like the writing is excellent. Okay, I was confused. Okay, when they show his like. What's crazy is they're able to capture the mannerisms of people and like the mannerisms of like New Yorkers and different things like in so many ways that's just so crazy. Like his mom, like I was confused on if it was a real person. Like I was thinking what they did, it's a real actor, and then like they use like a filter to make her look animated because like at some parts I'm like, dude, she looks like real, but like just kind of animated, like a real person. But then it's like everything else around her is animated, so like it's weird, bro. Like, and even the dad, like, dude, like the mom and the dad did such a good job, and like the way they like captured both cultures and just like New York and just dude, it was a masterpiece, bro. It was Chef Kiss, literally a masterpiece. Like Chef's that was kiss. Crazy.
Yeah. The only thing I would say that sucked about it, which is amazing actually.
I already know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, the ending, man. It's like, dang, dude, like I wanted to finish it, but like it's like I get it, I understand what they're doing.
Yeah,
and
honestly,
like,
I'm happy. I
definitely want to see the next one.
Yeah, so at the end, obviously, I mean, if you guys are watching this, you probably already saw it. So I'm, but the ending, the way it ended, like, well, I was pissed too because I had to go pee so bad, and I was holding, but I had to go pee from when they first got into the spider, like when he first met Spider-Man 2099. So I had to go pee at that moment, and I was like, let me just hold it, and then I was like, I want to wait till like a dull part. There is no dull parts. Like there's literally you can't miss any one part.
It's up and it's stuck. Like,
it's just every single scene is excellent.
Also, since we're talking about the spider part, I forget what it's called, where they all go to the spider
hall or whatever. I don't know what it's called. It was called the spider hall.
Wherever all the Spider-Man are, bro. This is what I was like telling you guys, and spoilers. We already told you guys spoilers. We already ruined the end for you, but spoilers. This when I was like, about predicting. Like I didn't know that Spider-Man was gonna be the villain. Like, you know what I mean? 2099 was the villain. Technically, you know what I mean, and it's like, yo, that blew me away, and I was like, oh, okay, well, let's go, you know what I mean?
So
and that part to me was like, when you see
he's a scary ass,
he's a scary villain too,
scary ass villain, and
he's a scary villain because he's trying to do good, but it's like I feel like when you try to justify like
deaths and stuff like that, it's like
no, you're worse than the villain, bro.
Yeah.
Like, so like, yeah, man, I
and
really
they kind of address it like she's like, we're supposed to be the good guys, you know.
Yeah.
But he's crazy. But yeah, so what he was saying before though is that the way it ends is like it's just to be continued. And I was pissed because I had to go to the bathroom. I was waiting to go to the bathroom, and I was like, maybe I'll just go real quick because I see her like assembling her team and stuff. So I'm like, it's probably just gonna be a minute scene of her assembling her team. I come back and the movie's over. And I was like, wait. It ended like, what did I miss? So I guess
she was assembling the team. Gwen Stacy
of all the main Spider
of the people who were kind of on
Miles' side. Yeah.
So it was Peter Parker with his kid, with his baby, Daniel Kaluuya, Spider-Punk. Which he
can we say that? Yeah, okay. Let's go on another tangent. God, Daniel Kaluuya's Spider-Punk was sick, bro. Like that was so dope. Like every line that he said was funny. Like every line, it was so like that's the thing about this movie is like there's like it's the humor and everything is so smart and so quick. Like they don't wait for you to catch up. Yeah. They don't wait for you to catch up to give you another line or another joke or another detail. Like they're like, nah, you're coming on this ride. Like you know, like you're a part of it. Like it's not even a question on. Which is cool because I hate when movies try to explain things too much for you. Like they have to treat you like you're a little kid and like you have to figure it out. Like this is like high level like thought waves of like how to like proceed in this thing. Like you have to keep going. You know.
Daniel Kaluuya, I mean, well, I would say Spider-Punk.
Yeah.
He had so many like jabs that you had to catch.
Yeah.
Like what
we have to watch it again. The black hole is it's a metaphor for the economy or something. It's like, for capitalism. It's a metaphor for capitalism.
That's clever, bro. Like what
it's super clever, man. Super clever.
He absolutely murdered it, bro. Like Shameik Moore, man, bro, you killed it, dog.
Seriously.
I don't know if you're ever gonna see this, bro, but like no, you you gonna see this because I'm gonna pop one day and then we're gonna be homies.
Yeah, we're gonna
but
be
like, bro, like you murdered this, bro. Like you really did a really good job.
Insane, bro. Like you deserve so many awards for this. The acting, the like you buy everything that Miles does. You're just like in it.
And I'm sad because you might not be able to be the live action because
he in our heart he's still you Miles Morales.
Yes, for sure,
you're Miles
bro.
Morales,
You
man.
killed it, bro.
Yeah.
And shout out to Haley too. Haley Stansfield did
oh
her
yeah,
thing too.
I forgot Haley Steinfeld was.
She did it. Is it Stansfield or Steinfeld?
Steinfeld.
Steinfeld.
You don't even know your wifey's last name?
Yeah, no, because it's Harden.
Yeah.
I learned it from the
there you go. Oh shit. Okay.
But yeah, man, she killed it too, bro. Like and like I said, whoever played 2099.
That was
bro, scary.
That's
bro.
That's Isaac Oscar, the guy who plays Moon Knight.
What?
Yeah. That's Isaac Oscar.
What?
Yeah.
Damn, he killed it.
Oscar Isaac. I don't know why I said Isaac Oscar.
He killed it,
Oscar,
bro. Like it was very like, and it's a cartoon, so like.
And Issa Rae's character too.
I apologize to anybody who worked on this. It's an animation, not a cartoon. It's an animation,
which is a lot harder than making a real movie.
Yeah. So what I'm saying, like, as an animation, like I wasn't expecting to like, I'm not scared, but like in the sense of the movie, watching the movie, like it's like he's a villain and he shows you how scary he can be.
Yeah.
And like he depicted that as an animation.
Yeah.
And like, bro, I haven't seen anything that scared me in animation.
Yeah.
But like I looked at him and I was like, I was scared for my boy.
You never seen Kung Fu Panda? The first one?
A long time ago. I can't remember.
You gotta rewatch that movie. That villain's scary.
But yeah, man, everybody did a really good job. Man. I really enjoyed this movie, bro.
He's like a vampire, like he's like part vampire, like thing. Like he like wants blood because there was that one point where he was fighting someone and he like pulled out his teeth. Did you see that? Like he like had fangs and stuff, and then he was about to bite, but then he didn't. Did you see that part? There was a part where like where he was about to bite someone, and then like it got stopped. I forgot who it was.
Is that what Rob said? When he was like, he's a vampire,
yeah.
Like, or you bite and then
he's a vampire.
The spiders come out of the bite.
That was a different Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
But he's like a vampire Spider-Man, like who like.
Oh damn! I didn't know that.
That's why he's even scarier. That's why like he looks like crazy. Yeah. But yeah,
bro. But you know it's crazy. Even though like we're watching the movie and I'm like, kind of just observing and thinking that Spot is gonna be this big evil, and he is.
So we'll get on Spot because I want to talk about Spot.
He will be, but like. I'm focused on Spot. I'm not focused on this guy, this 2099. I'm like, this dude sucks. Like, get the hell out of here. Like, I don't like this guy. And then he ended up being the villain in this movie. But I feel like, obviously, Spot and him are going to be the villain for the next one.
Yeah, well, they're trying to...
Spot is getting... Dude.
Spot... Okay, so... Okay.
Shout out to you for letting me watch it,
yeah, because we watched the video on Spot. So I was like, bro, we should watch this before so we get some background on him. And I'm glad we did because, like... Essentially, they were saying that Spot never got his like just due. They were showing how powerful he was when he first made his appearance in Spider-Man and in the comics, and then he just never really got his just due as far as like how crazy of a villain he could really be. And we were talking about it earlier in the podcast, like if he's gonna get his redemption, definitely. Like not only like a redemption, but after watching that video and kind of seeing all the things that they did with like they kept it so true to the comics.
Yeah.
Like I made a joke and it's obvious it's the stupidest joke, but it's the lowest hanging fruit. But I was like, it's spot on, like spot on right now. So it's like it is like
this guy's a comedian.
Yeah, but it was like spot on, bro. Like he the way the way he works and the way he is a crazy ass villain, and like he's like just trying to get more powerful, and he's a great nemesis. Like the whole thing, like he's like I'm your nemesis, and like it's a crazy villain, bro. He's getting so powerful, it's insane.
The guy that we watched, or whatever, he was like, oh, he never got his just due, whatever. Yeah. But it's like, this one, they nailed it. And then also, it's like, it's crazy because, bro, from the beginning, you're laughing with Spider-Man. Yeah. It's like, bro, who is this clown?
Yeah.
And then he becomes like a little scarier and a little more scary, and then he becomes like, this dude.
I like how they flipped him, and I love how they took it because they I don't think they did that in the comics, right? They took him to the next level where he switched and he became all black and then just has like white little swirls instead of the spots. Yeah. And he looks crazy powerful. And every time he got mad, like the spot would like fire out and stuff. And I was like, oh man.
And bro, it's on. I'm not gonna lie, it's on Thanos level with him because he's dimension.
He can be in his own dimension. Like, he can't get killed.
It's a big threat. Like he's a huge threat. So like,
I mean, they need all of the Spider-Man to stop him, and they still weren't able to stop him. You know, like he was kicking their ass, kind of, and he's just learning his powers. Like he doesn't even know what he's doing, and he was still kicking their ass. You know,
Shoot.
It's wild.
Yeah, so I'm very, very excited for the next one, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I did not expect this to be that good, bro. I literally went in and was like, oh, I just watch it. I didn't think y'all could probably see it from the first one, the first part of this
podcast. Yeah.
I was probably just super nonchalant. Now I'm like, yo.
Yeah, seriously. I was like, after watching the first one again last night, like I was like, okay, this is a really good movie.
Yeah.
This elevated it to like where I'm saying this is the best movie.
Yeah.
One of the best movies ever made. Yeah. Like it's level, man. It's that good.
One of the best.
And even see
for me.
Go ahead.
One of the best for sure. One of the best superhero movies I've ever seen.
Oh, for sure.
Top 5.
Oh, top 5 for sure.
Top 5, bro. Sorry, everybody. This is top 5. Dude, this was an amazing movie.
You're feeling
and I'm not an animation guy. Like, bro, I hate animation things, bro. Like, this was a great movie, bro.
Yeah, this
is a great movie. Dude.
They
like,
blurred the lines between animation and real life.
Yeah.
You know, that's what's crazy about it. Like, and then anyways. But like, I was gonna say, like, seeing Miles grow too from the first movie to the second movie, like he just looks bigger, looks stronger, looks more powerful. Like he's mastered his moves more. Like he's so dope, bro. He's the best Spider-Man that there ever was. Like Peter Parker is great, cool. You know, everyone's fighting about the best Peter Parker, and it's not like, dude, you guys are fighting for second place. Like, you know what I mean? You're not. None of them are the best Spider-Man.
Nah, exactly.
Street more, like, come on.
Yeah, no, man. It was really good. Man.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. I'm excited for the next one.
We definitely got to go see it. I was kind of pissed that like it ended like with to be continued, but it is it is good to know that there's going to be another one, and like we get to watch that. I was telling Avery, I'm like, I hope it doesn't take 2 years to make it.
But like I told you in the movie theater, it's going to be because I feel like this is finished. I feel like they already started on the next one. Like it. Come on, bro. Like you're not gonna have us waiting 2 years. The way it ended is it was one of those things where it's like maybe they filmed all of it and they just stopped it there because it was too long.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's probably what it is, honestly. Because I think like Game of Thrones and them do that, like where they film hella stuff and then they just give us a little bit and then be like, all right, wait till next season, and then come back and everybody's really the same size, not older. You know what I mean? So like, I feel like it might be that, like, bro, why wouldn't you knock it out in one hit? Like, you know what I mean?
They're probably working.
Had 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. You have 5 years. Yeah. So it's probably finished.
But animation takes a long time, and then this is like the peak of animation. This is like the best animation ever done. You know what I mean? True. That's what's crazy about it, because animation always takes way longer than anything else. But man, what a fucking movie! Like Spot was amazing. Fucking what's her name too? Issa Rae's character was dope as fuck.
Yeah, she did a really good job. But she was on
Jessica Drew.
Yeah, she was on a what-you-call-it team though. So
yeah, she was on the bad. Yeah, she was on the bad. Yeah, she was.
That was a rock with it, man.
And then just all the different Spider-Man that they got into too. Like I feel like the first.
Oh, your guy. We didn't see your guy. The one you predicted that was going to be in that you liked.
Oh, I know, the Cosmic Spider-Man. I didn't see him anywhere either. But he's too powerful. You gotta.
Miles wouldn't have handled him.
I don't know. Maybe Miles be pulling out some powers that like just like some wild powers, bro. It's just crazy though, because even the beginning of the movie, like how it starts off with like you don't even. Like the first 5-10 minutes of the movie, you don't even see Miles. It's all Gwen Stacy. And that was already like, I was like, damn, this is amazing. This is like so good, and we haven't even got to the main character yet. You know what I mean? And so like that's what's crazy about this movie is like it just keeps going, and you're like, dude, like it can't get better, and then it just gets better, and then you're like, no, it can't get better, and it gets better and better and better, and so like they're making another movie, and it's gonna be even better than this, which is crazy. You know what I mean? It's just wild, bro. It's wild, like getting all those Spider-Man together and just
I think the best part of the movie was when Miles, like this is what we're saying about the like for people who aren't gonna watch the movie and just watch us because you love us and you don't want to watch the movie. For people who are watching the movie, I'm gonna just say this. So the best part of the movie to me was when Miles fought all of the Spider-Men.
Oh yeah,
because and then that shows that he's the
best. Yeah, he's the best.
He
Spider-Man.
beat them all
because that's what's cool about it is he's the anomaly, right? Like he's not like all those Spider-Men are supposed to be Spider-Man. Yeah. But he wasn't technically supposed to be Spider-Man, right? Like because that thing came through his universe. The spider came through his universe, which is cool how they explain that too. Like that he got the reason he got bit because only in that universe there's 2 Spider-Man, right? And every other Spider-Man, they're like, oh, I was the one and only Spider-Man, and so I met other people from other dimensions. But in his universe, there was 2 Spider-Man, and that's because he wasn't supposed to be Spider-Man. That Spider-Man was supposed to live, but because he got bit, the other Spider-Man died, and like, so he's the anomaly. He's like the ultimate one.
And segue, when he went, where is he at now? He's in
in a universe where he met another Miles Morales, which is that was sick. Okay, too. That reveal was sick.
That
like,
was so sick.
I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. Yeah,
he was a hood.
Yeah, he's like, a gangster ass Miles Morales. Miles Morales, like this one is like the good school kid. Like,
so
come on, bro.
Everybody, man, this is what we were talking. This is what I'm talking about when I say unpredictability, because I did not know, like, it was just a perfect like surprise moment, like where the end of the movie, or close to the end of the movie, Miles he jumps back to,
you think he's safe, like he's back in his home world.
He's talking to his mom. And
but you can even tell, like, even like if you pay it was weird, right? Like it was like eerie. It was eerie, but you couldn't tell.
But I didn't know. I honestly thought he was there. I thought he made it, but I kind
of started putting it together when Gwen Stacy went into the room and it was empty, and I was like, oh shit, like she's in his room, but he's not there.
I didn't put it together until he started saying, I think till Spider-Man, because when he said he was Spider-Man, when he told his mom, and she was like, what? Spider-Man? It was like, to me, I was like, oh shoot, like 2099 did something. That was my mindset. Yeah. I was like, how the hell? And then boom, obviously they show that he's in his universe, but the one
he's in the spider universe, like he's where his spider came from. That's not his universe.
Yes.
But where the spider came from, because it read his DNA. So like it took him to that universe.
Yeah, because he's the anomaly. Yeah.
Yeah, and so in that universe there was never a Spider-Man, because the spider went into his universe and his dimension.
Yeah.
So in that dimension the Spider-Man never existed.
And his pops died.
Yeah, and instead of his uncle.
So his uncle is alive, and his uncle pulls up to the crib to take him to do some mission. It looked like.
So it's cool too, because it's like because the father was never there, like it's like his uncle just went more into crime, and Miles went to crime and followed his uncle instead of following like being good with his dad, right?
Yeah.
So
which is sick,
it's like it's a cool twist on his story, right? Because there's dude, it's such a fucking good movie.
That was perfect, man.
Yeah,
he's like,
but go keep going though, because he gets with Prowler, he gets with his uncle, and you think that's Prowler.
Think that's Prowler because we just seen the last movie, and it's like, oh, Prowler is he's bad. He's telling them, yo, we're gonna hit this. I don't know what he said. We're gonna hit this heist or something like that.
Yeah.
And then you're thinking like, oh yeah, he's Prowler, and then he puts the hand on too. So it's like, oh shoot, he's for sure Prowler. And then he's like, but I'm not Prowler. And then fucking
Prowler walks in. As soon as he walked in, I just thought it was another Spider-Man. I didn't realize it was like Prowler, like Miles Morales as Prowler this time. And that was crazy. That was crazy. I even said as soon as he walked in, I was like, no fucking way. Like I said that out loud.
I was hyped. I was hyped because I was like, yo, like I don't think it was the suit, but it was like, yo, like that would have been sick if it was the suit from the game, the video game, because you get the Prowler gives you a kind of Prowler suit, but
I was worried that he wasn't gonna have his powers anymore when he went into that world. Because like he wasn't like really doing anything. And then even when he showed his mom, he's like thwip, thwip, like when he like did it, like he did it and like nothing. It just like made the little like sound effects in writing, but nothing came out. So I was like, oh, what if his powers don't work? Like that's why he's not doing it, you know?
Yeah.
Instead of showing her powers.
He hit the
but then you said at the end he like started getting this electricity.
Man, dude. Yeah, that's a. I gotta go watch that again.
Anyways, 10 out of 10. Must see. Yeah. Go see it right now. Don't even worry. Like I'm trying to see it as soon as possible again.
I gotta see it again because I feel like I missed a lot. Like I didn't even know Toby was in it.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Toby was.
There was like it's the parts where he's like when Miguel O'Hara's like breaking down the Spider-Verse, and he's like showing like that when he's like kind of explaining everything. There's a part where it shows Toby, like Toby's little thing, because remember they showed Uncle Ben and Toby. It's when they were showing all the Uncle Bens and how every time Uncle Ben always dies, like that's part of the canon.
seen Uncle Ben, but I didn't see Toby.
Yeah, he was right above it. It was Uncle Ben, like the shot of Uncle Ben like dying, and then right above it was Toby crying.
God, I didn't see it, but I was, man.
But let's just get back to the real quick, dude. Donald Glover in this movie, like that's the craziest reveal that you could ever possibly have. That's like a fan, like one of those like things where you're like, my wildest dream would be like, you know, if they had Childish Gambino in the movie, that would be cool. It's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
But it happened.
Yes.
And it was real. And it was like,
listen to me. Sony. Sony, listen to me.
You redeemed yourself, Sony.
Listen to me, Sony. Listen to me, please. Listen to me. After Across the Spider-Verse, after this next movie, please, if you're going to go the route of a live action Spider-Man, please, for the love of God, please put Childish Gambino in it. Like, I don't want to hear nothing else from nobody. Yeah. I don't care what the movie's about. Childish Gambino, Donald Glover needs to be the Prowler. I don't care. I know you fan service.
I feel like they can't. Yeah, I feel like they can't not do it anymore.
I know you did, but bro, that has to be. He has to be in it, bro.
He has
Sony,
to, man.
Please, bro. Anybody at Sony, bro. Please. This needs to happen, bro.
It needs to, because I mean, I've never. Ah, man, I couldn't believe my eyes when they showed him in the movie, bro. I could not believe my eyes. I was tripping. I literally yelled out loud. Dude, it's the craziest thing. And I feel like what they do with like the same kind of fan service went on in Doctor Strange, where they brought in John Krasinski to be Mr. Fantastic, right? Which was dope. But now they're recasting him. He's not going to be, you know, they gave it to us, but they didn't give it to us, right? And I feel like that's what this is, right? But I'm hoping that it's not. That's what I'm saying. I think that it might not be. I feel like they might take the route of, okay, we gave it to you, but we gotta give him the role, bro. I mean,
bro,
who else is Prowler, bro? We need him to be Prowler.
You gotta think, like, bro, like it was multiple though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like John Krasinski, whatever his freaking name is.
Yeah.
Jim from The Office. Yeah. He was a one-off. Like. Yeah. Childish Gambino was in
the main Marvel universe, and then also in this one.
Yes, so I'm saying like he has to be.
He's the glue. Yeah, he's the glue, bro.
And then I don't know. Like I don't know the comics. Like this crew might know, but like y'all have to make like Childish Gambino Prowler like a part of the like good guys. Like I just need that. I need that.
I mean,
I need him to come and help the Avengers.
Miles will like get him to like Miles will get him to come through.
I need him to be an Avenger after this. Like he need to be an Avenger. He need to come and be with the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I'm curious to see how a live action Prowler would be like. How that, because in the animated series, like they make him so dope, like the way he moves and stuff. He's so fast. And just like,
well, if you think about Prowler from the first one, dude, he was scary.
Yeah, I know he was super scary in the first one. Yeah,
he was a beast.
That's what I'm saying. In the animation, like that animation of him in the first one, like he's so scary and his movement's so fast. But I think they did a good job with Spider-Man 2099 too. Yeah. Like his movement was so fast, right? Like he was like, and his web and everything was like that red web, like it was like everything was like techie with him.
Yeah,
dude, oh, God.
Yeah, it was good, man.
What a fucking movie, bro!
Guys.
It was so good. Movie, like that made my heart feel complete, bro. I felt bad coming back to reality after watching that movie. Like I literally left that movie being like, man, I have to go back to just like a real ass life now. Like I want to watch it. I just want to live in that movie, bro. Like I want to live in that universe. I want to like do. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm sad that it's over. You know what I mean?
Me too.
Like, it was,
I didn't even have that much. Like the same way that you were saying too. Like you didn't have that much expectations going into it. I didn't really have that much expectations going into it either, but I also didn't like think about it that much because I'm like, it's not a main Marvel Universe movie. Like it's Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man, and you know I'm gonna go see it, but I'm not like super hyped on it like I thought I was gonna be. Yeah. Like if it was any other movie that was coming out, like Marvel Universe movie. But now after seeing it and leaving it, I'm like, that was the best movie that I've ever seen, and I don't know why I wasn't so hyped. Like I'm trying to get trying to get other people on the hype train, bro. Like this is give it all the awards, give it all the awards, give it all the stuff.
Y'all gotta go see it, bro. Like,
I'm sure that
you have to go see.
You
this
probably
movie,
already seen it if you were watching this. Hopefully,
if you've seen it,
And if you're not,
go watch it again.
Go watch it now, right now. Yeah, watch it right now,
bro.
Go
watch it again, man.
And
shout
I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed, man. They even talk about.
Oh
yeah, okay, yeah. That was great. So, Dr. Umar, I know you're upset. Go watch the movie though. I'm telling you, Dr. Umar, you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it, and they address your concerns. I mean, the dad definitely listens to Dr. Umar. Miles' dad, he listens to
Dr. Umar.
To Dr. Umar.
You know
for
who
sure.
that is? Miles' dad?
No.
It's Paperboy.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Dope.
it's Paperboy. Yeah, it's Paperboy.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Damn, he did a good job.
Yeah, he did a really good job. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I wonder if like they like, cause dude, some of the action, like some of the mannerisms of like the characters, like seem so real, and like you're like, oh, I know someone like that, or I know someone who does that mannerism, or like it just feels so organic and natural, like it, nothing like any other animation. And I'm wondering if they had like real actors like play it, and they just like filtered them, you know, because it was so good.
We're so advanced in like technology, you know, they probably did that.
Oh man.
But yeah, man, it was really good, bro. Amazing movie, dude. I'm actually I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie right now, bro. I'm actually nervous to go see Flash now. It's probably gonna suck compared to this.
I'm sure it's still gonna be good, but it's not gonna be nothing's gonna be on the level of this. This was like a masterpiece, bro. Like this was I can't even. I can't give it as much props as it deserves.
Yeah, I haven't seen I haven't left a movie this hype in a minute. Like seriously. I know I did at Ant-Man. That was just because we didn't get a lot of Kang
and we saw
and we didn't get a lot of Marvel before then. You know, but like I honestly feel like I haven't felt this way since like Endgame. Yeah, like I'm like honestly hype. Like that was an amazing movie. Like
because like all these newer movies after Endgame, it's been exciting and it's been fun, but we're kind of just on to the next one. Like, when's the next one coming out? Blah, blah, blah. This was something I want to see over and over and over again. Yeah, like I just want to.
This is a rewatchable movie.
Yeah, and the music was good, and like, oh man, bro, hands up.
Round of applause, Sony.
Good job, Sony.
Round of applause, Sony.
You guys redeemed yourself.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for making Spot so cool. Thanks for making Miles Morales so cool. Just every Spider-Man in there was so fucking dope. Like I want to be Spider-Man so bad. Like I always say that. Yeah, I'm like, dude, like Spider-Man has the best character because he's just as strong as everybody else. He's fat, he's nimble, and then he has a spider sense, and he looks normal. You know what I mean? He's not too big, not too crazy looking. Like but he's still just as strong. If it could be any superhero, Spider-Man's got to be the one.
Miles Morales for sure.
Yeah.
Bro.
But man, what a fucking good movie though.
Great movie.
Yeah,
man. Great
we're
movie.
We're super hyped. The next time you guys see us, we're gonna go. We'll probably record next week again. We did a quick little. This is our grand finale of our little 3-day drops.
We could wait till Thursday.
Oh, we might do actually.
That's a special podcast for what's the name?
For Transformers.
Yeah.
We're gonna do another one for Transformers too.
No. What's the name is next week?
What's next week?
Oh no, Transformers is next week.
Yeah, Transformers. Oh, Flash. No, we'll definitely do a Flash one. Yeah, we'll definitely do one for Flash too. But I was gonna say that we might do another one. So we have our show tomorrow night.
Oh yes.
If you guys are watching this, it's tonight. If you're watching it late,
if you're watching this tonight and you're going all the way through and you're in LA, come to the show because I think he's gonna post this in the morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna post this in the morning.
So please, if you're watching this all the way through, that means you love us. So if you're in LA, please come to the show tonight
and let us know. Just hit us up. We have we'll give you free tickets and get you guys in. And yeah, man. But if we might be able to record another episode of the podcast after the show. If everything works out, I can bring all my equipment and stuff and maybe make it work. We recorded one in the desert, so why not be able to record one? Yeah. I mean, it's a portable podcast, so that's what we call it. You know, we are a portable podcast. We can make it work.
Yeah. So, honestly, we could probably make it work.
It would be cool too.
The only thing would suck is you have a girlfriend, so she's probably gonna be like, "Bro, I'm trying to go home, fool."
Nah,
I'm trying to go home.
She'll be chilling. It's a weekend, man.
We're gonna be doing a podcast. I'm aware of the venue. I think the show's over at like 9:30. 10 o'clock.
It just depends on if the venue lets us stay after our show. We can, because I think it'd be cool to interview the people, like the promoters, and then also like the different artists, like have everyone on there because we're gonna all be together. So if I can, I'll probably bring all my stuff, and then if I can, I'll try to.
That'd be cool.
To do it, we could set it up and try to record. But if not, it is what it is. It's all good. But we'll have another episode soon, and you guys will be seeing us. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this. We really appreciate you guys. Man, what a fucking movie!
Great movie.
Yeah, great movie. Normally I go through and break down everything, but there's so many details I can't even focus right now.
Yeah.
Like
I'm excited to watch New Rockstar's breakdown.
Oh yeah, same, bro. I was thinking about that while I was watching it. Like I literally had to tell myself, don't get too evolved, don't get too like crazy with the details. If you miss something, it's okay, because at first I was trying to catch everything, and then it's kind of overwhelming, where to the point where you kind of just gotta miss some stuff and be okay with seeing it, catching it the second time. So that's why I was okay to go to the bathroom at the end, because I was like, okay, I'm gonna miss it, but I know I'm watching it again, so like it's gonna, I'll be able to catch those details. And then also I was thinking the whole time, man, like I need New Rockstars to break this whole thing down so I can catch everything that was in there, because man, it was a lot. It was a fucking lot.
And then after we try to go get, they have they have a Spider-Verse Miles Morales burger at Burger King. We went and they don't even have it there.
Yeah, they didn't have it.
So, okay, whoever's on the marketing team for that,
you guys messed up, man. You guys have to have the product. You can't market something you don't have the product for.
Like the movie is not even out yet. It comes out technically tomorrow, so the burger should be like, it shouldn't be sold out already. Like, you know what I mean? But
they just didn't have it.
That's why we went to freaking Burger King. Like, I don't think I've been to Burger King before.
I love Burger King.
I don't go to Burger King.
That Whopper hit though.
It did. It was really
that
good,
Whopper's good, bro.
But they should have had the freaking Miles.
We tried to get the Miles. We were trying to have a whole Spider-Man day. I mean, we brought the the shoes. The people, it was cool too. The people there were like, they were all into it. They were like dressed up as Spider-Man stuff.
Cards.
Yeah, we're gonna get cards for promoting this podcast, because every time
we love you guys, but there are people who come to the theater like we do, and the day before it drops, and we need those people to get on this podcast. Get on our podcast with us. So,
start watching this stuff.
So we're gonna get right. You're gonna hit who does it? Who you said do it?
I'm gonna get someone to do the animation or the logo and stuff, but I can do it. But
we could get cards real quick, so we'll be ready for freaking Transformers, bro.
Yeah.
Like if we do it if we get it done now.
I think we need another big hype movie. I think Flash might be the next one that's like a big hype movie where people are coming to see it like that.
Yeah.
I don't think people are gonna be pulling up to Transformers. I think Transformers is gonna be real casual. I don't think it's gonna sell like it. It might, but
I don't know. Transformers is a big franchise.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It might. And then also shout out to, we're watching the Nuggets, the game 1 of the finals. We missed game 1 because we went to go see the movie, but I mean, I'm glad we missed it, because
I don't like the Heat, man.
The Heat lost. But you know, shout out to the Heat. Jimmy Butler, we know you got it.
He just had a press conference, so I think Jimmy Butler went in there and was like, "Don't worry, we got it," and he's gonna make it happen.
So but thank you guys for watching and for joining us on this journey. It was incredible, and I was blown away. And I can't wait to see the movie again. And I hope you guys enjoyed our episode and enjoyed our podcast talking about it. If there's any details that we missed or anything that you guys wanted us to talk about, you know, DM us or leave some comments or something to let us know so we can talk about it in the next episode. But yeah, man, what a fucking good movie.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Great movie.
Super.
For sure.
Man.
For
I was hyped.
sure, man.
Anyway,
for sure.
But yeah, till the next time, guys.
Yes, sir.
We will catch you on the next one. But always remember, like, subscribe, share, tell your mom, tell your brother, tell your second cousin, you know, just let them know that we're here talking about Marvel. All right. So yeah,
Marvel and every other
thing, every other cool thing. We're just talking about pop culture shit, but mostly Marvel. But anyways, we appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. It's been another episode of Above the Multiverse, and peace.